yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish. Wish you weren't so awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you got to put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go yourself?
Hey now.
Not everyone's going to enjoy this show. Settle in.
Guys, we're here. We're doing it. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Everything's fine. My sound's fine. Is your sound fine? Jay, how's your sound?
We call this the episode of flawlessness over here where I'm from. I don't know where you fellers are doing or up to, but over here we're flawlessness. Cotton, what are you doing? How you doing? How you living, big pimpin'?
My sound's fine. I have the best sound. Everyone always talks about it. My sound is renowned. From
what do they call you?
They call me Mr. Sound from town to town.
Are you top townsman?
City to city,
Julie
top townsman.
I got it wrong. Yeah,
don't say that.
What we're trying to say is welcome to Scrub
Hop Talk.
Big Trox, what do they call you? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
We know
Not
it.
Sure. And
our
JDirty
preamble told us that.
We all know what we've heard about JDirty.
No, he's a weirdo.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
True.
Guys, it's Scrub Hop Talk. It's episode 216. Things are getting weird tonight. I'm already having.
We're still
weird
figuring
time.
stuff out. We're figuring out how to work the show.
It's been a rough time. It's
216 times.
I will break this shit up.
Oh my God! I wish you guys knew I work with that lady, but that's beside the point. I talked about her today and showed people that video, but let's move along.
All right,
guys. Listen, I'm trying really hard. I just had a bad preamble. Things. It was weird. It was like things were fine, and then we turned on the show, and the reason weren't fine anymore.
The reason Cotton goes to bed late is because he stays up late after this show to delete all of that problem. So he's going to be up so late tonight because he has to select an area and hit delete.
Are you going to be
true? And
tired, Cotton?
I gotta work in the morning, and that's a thing that I gotta do before I go to work in the morning because I do the preemptive edit in the evening time when we're done, and then after that I do additional editing and clipping of programming the following day. So it's really editing the show.
Programming? What do you mean by programming?
Editing the show is like a 24-hour process. I don't know if you guys really understand that it does.
Choke on your words.
It does take.
I wish it took him 24 hours.
It takes about 24 hours to get the full edit done. You get the preamble.
To do a funny image, on my end, it's about a 3-hour process.
Yeah.
So how are you spending 24 hours clipping 3 little clips? I don't understand.
Well, because it starts the moment we're done. Like as soon as we stamp down here, I start working.
Fuck you!
I get to work right away.
The moment we're done.
The moment we're done, I get to work. I start downloading and editing.
Drink heavily.
He's Mamet. He's Mamet, Jay. He's Mamet.
I'm not Mamet.
We'll get off, my journey begins.
He's the number one psychopath on this show. Okay.
You're a twat waffle.
I'm not a psychopath. Everything's totally normal with me. I just work really hard. You guys wanna...
That's even funnier. Oh my God, I like this new you. This is good.
You guys want to get
I'm
going?
Thirsty.
Something to
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Welcome to the new segment, Falsifying Cotton.
Wow.
I am
fucking real.
No, it's really not. I am a busy guy. I do work hard. Things are difficult for me. Big Trox, what are you drinking this week?
Well, okay. I actually want to do my what's in the glass this week, parlay it into a little double what's in the box. I got a double what's in the box tonight, okay?
That's crazy.
My what's in the glass this week, what are we drinking on, has been brought to you by my main man, JDirty, okay?
What?
He sent me he sent you got to take that off your desk when you're doing that, bud. That's not working for you. He sent me
What the fuck are you drinking?
It's so aggressive.
It's gonna get worse, boys.
my man JDirty sent me a care
Now I
package.
can't touch it with my knees.
You can touch anything you want with your knees. My man sent me a care package this week of a bunch of delicious beverages.
Ooh.
And when I opened this care package, the first thing that I saw was a little leaflet. This leaflet was signed to Max Truxell, signed by JDirty, and says, "Thank you for the support." Now, this man has been my best friend for
What a dope.
25 years.
Look how much joy that brings him.
I forgot I did it.
2.5 decades.
He did that drunk late at night. He's like, I'm gonna write it down.
I did that drunk midday. I had the fucking 3 days off.
I was with him when this photo was taken.
Yes.
Thank you for the support. I love
the support.
That fucking
First of all,
cracks
listen
me
to
up.
this.
I didn't think that would work so hard on me.
Opened my box and saw this, and I laughed hysterically. Mayhem laughed hysterically. It was a big hit in the house. Now, the second part of my what's in the glass was the next thing that was inside of this box, and that was a stack of Matt Troxel JDirty business cards for Canonized Productions in a rubber band.
That's so many.
Well, I didn't know. I knew you were looking for work potentially soon, and I was just trying to help you. That way, marketing is hard these days.
I'm putting myself out there, guys. If you're looking for JDirty's manager, I'm available for work.
Can we? I want to drink. This is crazy.
Cotton, look at the back of this business.
And also, it's not the back. That's another business card. Those are different. That was one that we would we handed out a lot. Oh my god, that's funny.
I couldn't get enough of that. I had to share that on the show.
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks, Max.
Max. Jay sent me 3 beers, so these are going to be the next 3 weeks in a row. These pumpkins are taking us through Thanksgiving, baby. But for this first one, I'm very excited about this. Jay, this is from the Burlington Beer Company. This is the pumpkin spice mochaccino.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
look at this boy.
Very delicious.
Look at that boy.
Very good one.
Look at that
can look dope.
This says, let me see, where's the writing on this motherfucker? First of all, it's a 7% ABV, brewed in Burlington Beer Company in Williston, Vermont. This came straight from the Vermont side.
The Vermont.
This says pumpkin spice latte inspired beer brewed with coffee, chocolate, vanilla, pumpkin, milk sugar. That's milk sugar. It's not milk, comma sugar. It's milk sugar, and spices.
One of the first times a girl went down on me, she's like, "Do I swallow?" I was like, "That's milk sugar." Yeah, go on. Yeah, that worked. That was a gross cum joke.
Dude, the second part, you didn't need to explain what you were doing.
And I like it. And I like in this story, my very first blowjob ever in the story. I'm already so confident. I'm calling her sugar. That's even better. All right. I will tell you a quick backstory. I told you guys a while back about how I went there and the guy was like, "How the fuck did you know this was even on the shelves? We just got it." It's that beer, brother. That's what you're drinking tonight.
Oh,
that was one of the 4-pack.
Cotton, here's what it sounds like.
It was good.
Nice.
Was that a 7 out of 10?
Yeah. I'd give it. I would give it a 7. Jay, what are you drinking?
All right, you guys. This one tonight, I've been very excited. It's obviously pumpkin. I'm not fucking around. This is what I do. But you guys, I saved this one specifically for you because it reminded me of our time together.
Wow. Is that a ghosty with the pumpkin and the fat ass?
No. What that is
with the pumpkin and the fat ass.
That's a slim thick right there. All right, that is a slim mother effing thickie.
My
baby.
man got that slim thing.
Man, the second I got this, I was so excited to have it on the show because I was like, I got me a slim thick pumpkin cheesecake stout. I'm extremely excited about this.
Are you kidding?
It's one of the coolest cans I've had of the year, and it sounds amazing as all hell. So that's what I'm drinking, 8%. I'm going to bottom open this and crack it while you go ahead and tell us what you were drinking, my friend.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous as fuck on that one right now. That sounds
You
good.
should be. It's just milk.
This is milkshaker. This is I'm sure if we haven't had this one on the program before, we've had a variation of it. So I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's from Deschutes. We know Deschutes. We've had them on the program. We're fans of them. They're a brewery. This is a Fresh Haze India Pale Ale. You guys know about this? Because we've had the fresh hop. We've had like the other types of India Pale Ales from Deschutes. This one's a fresh haze. And I saw this at the store today. And I thought, well,
I've seen that before because it's so orange and it got my eye before.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's a good IPA. I don't think we've had it on the program before. I do want to say. I think this might be
funny.
new.
That's just like you seem to just fucking live on that statement, don't you? I don't think it's ever been on our show before. You don't watch the show. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's a lot of we have a lot of episodes. I can't go back and see all the beers. It's a lot. It would be a lot for me to catch up on. I'm rewatching Ted Lasso right now.
Like you're not supposed to make proclamations about what has and hasn't happened if you don't actually know.
I can make a fucking proclamation about whatever the fuck I want to proclamate about. Okay, that's my.
We're too early in the show. We're too early in the show.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No. It's been a minute. We can be fucking about all we need to.
All right.
I'm not editing. Fuck all. Okay.
We know.
The whole thing about me working on this show.
I'm gonna drink if you're coming with me, buddy.
I'm gonna start working the moment we're done.
The second we are finished.
Right when we get off here, I'm on the clock.
I hit the download button and I'm ready to go.
Be spared.
Takes about
I hit
24
the download
hours.
button and I cut the beginning off and the end off.
Yeah, I got a lot of head on that pour. I was having too much fun. Anyway, guys,
all the shitheads out there.
We love you guys. Episode 216. Trox, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I just want to say I love you guys.
Yes, we love you too. Salud. Thank you guys for being here. Stick around. We're gonna have a good ass fucking time. Good ass show. Woo.
We love you.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
That is so good. That's one of my favorites.
I was just about to say this might be my favorite pumpkin I've had at least this year.
That one is very on the top for sure. I enjoyed that one very, very much. It was a 4-pack. I only drank one, sent you one, traded the other 2.
Wow, this tastes like Jesus' eyes.
Yeah, this tastes like Jesus' dick.
I'm waiting on mine. It's still got a lot of head in there.
So I want to keep this beer thing going because JDirty pulled together a little clip that I want to allow him to introduce from our time from last. We were just talking about how Cotton doesn't ever watch a show, and I think that this is a clip to really drive that point home that he has no idea what we really do here. Jay, can you tell the shitheads a little bit about what I'm going to play?
Very briefly, we'll talk after, but Cotton likes to make the proclamations. He likes to proclamate, as we just said. Oh, this has never been on the show. And last week we said the same shit, and it pissed me off. And you swore up and down how wrong I was. So, Trox, if you don't mind, play the clip, and then we'll talk about it when we return. Go ahead.
Problem.
For something, I was trying to see if they had any type of pumpkin. They did only have Atomic Pumpkin and Night Owl. And I realized I had not got a 6-pack of Night Owl yet this year, and Night Owl is always good.
Yes, you
have.
have.
I haven't. Not
that
a 6.
Was the whole that. Oh, what'd you get, a 4? Because that was the whole photo shoot can that we had debate on right before you came here.
That was a different one. What are you talking about?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it was.
Did you rewatch the episode?
Jay,
yeah, I always do.
What is Scott Engineer saying? Pull the tape.
Pull the tape.
Okay. Stuff. No, I bought it. You just sent me the link. This one is from Elysian. It's a night owl. It's a pumpkin. It's been on the program before. We know it. We've seen the can. We love it. It's a pumpkin ale. Do you want me to read it? No.
Nah.
The way that you describe things, you sound like the former president. You know it. You love it. We've had it on the program. You love it. Unfucking real, bud. That was 7 weeks ago. That was less than 2 months, and you acted like you had never done that before.
And in the clip, you go, "It's been on the show before. You know it. You love it." Like in that clip, you acknowledge that it's been on the show before.
Yeah, 7 weeks earlier, you're like, "I've done this a lot."
I'm just saying.
What I said.
Wait a minute. You just watched that. You're gonna argue it?
Yes. Because what I said in the clip was that it hadn't been on this season, and that was wrong. It had been on this season. That's not what you said. You said on this program. No.
You hadn't gotten one this season, and that meant pump. Yeah, see, look at him. You're doing that laugh fold. You lost. No. I was right. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I don't understand why
you get those dumbass shoes.
Why you take the time to do this kind of stuff? Like you could be doing other stuff.
What, watching Ted Lasso?
You got damn stupid shoes on anyway. Where to get in braces?
I'm trying to add a little spice to our life over here, pal.
Get them ugly britches, you piece of shit. Let's go to the Stern Show wrap-up show.
I was simply trying to prove a point.
Asshole.
I'm mad. I'm mad now. It's dumb, the point that he's proven. I'm mad about it. Let's go to the Stern Show wrap-up show. Let's take us into the following bit.
All right.
Following bit. Go with move it forward. I'm mad. I'm mad.
Jay, Mr. Move the Show Along wants to talk about the Stern Show wrap-up show. Jay's filming the show.
Okay, film the show.
The pumpkin beers after I pour them. It's kind of what I do.
Yeah, it's kind of his thing. Like it's my thing to say funny stuff on this program and not think that I'm going to be ostracized for it weeks later. For me to just saying stuff and then I get called out for it.
Much like an ostrich, get your head out of the fucking ground. Pay attention to what we're doing here, pal, and be a part of the content.
He can't pay attention. He's too ostrich-sized.
These ostriches have their head in the ground. No. Point being,
with weak bones and an ostrich penis or whatever.
Guys, let's take the hate away from me for a second and let's talk about let's talk about how was
take the hate away from me for a second.
Just a moment.
I got MLK on our hands. Jesus.
Let's talk about how the Howard Stern Show had maybe one of the best segments in the past several years.
Several? How many years is several?
More than one several. So if you're going to count up one amount of several,
it's 6 years. It's 6 years. If we're talking several six, so we got at least 12, 13 years.
What you're talking about? Which segment? It was a fun week.
The segment that I'm referring to was the psychopath test results. I thought that was maybe the best thing that I've heard on that program, potentially since I started listening. Now, I started listening about a decade ago, and that was right around the time Benji got fingered. It was just before he got fingered by Perez, and that was what brought me into the show. I was like, oh, this guy's doing a weight loss contest where if he loses, he gets fingered. That sounds like fun. So that was in my introduction.
You heard that and you were like,
let's go.
Let's fucking go. I'm in.
Fingering like a consolation prize at the end, like he just did it.
He ended up backing out of the contest. He was like, I don't really want to lose the weight. Can I just get fingered? And
that out of the contest and into the finger.
Yeah. Correct. So yes, this was who is a psychopath test or who has psychopathic tendencies, and a clinical psychologist came on and tested all of them and then released the results, and it made for maybe the best 2 or 3 hours of radio that I've heard in a very, very long time.
So good. So good.
Your thought?
To me, I thought it was just phenomenal. I thought that the way that Robin, so spoiler alert, if you do listen to the Stern Show and you haven't heard the segment, we're going to talk about it. We're going to tell you the results. But
yeah,
the fact that they get to the end and it comes down, so it comes down to Howard, Jason, Benji, Mehmet, and Robin. They're the final five. And so the way that they were doing this was it was the bottom person, the most sane person on the show, the most insane, and then the three people in the middle was the way that they were putting it together. They say that the least insane, the most sane person right off the rip is Howard, which I'm a little with Mehmet on this one. Howard's fucking insane.
But
I believe he won because he knows how to do it, and that's the part I was on board with. What, Cotton?
Yeah,
that's so funny. I didn't take any of that away. I thought, oh yeah, no, he's done a lot of work. He's like really like tried to like figure his shit out.
Well, that work
he
is
might not
be.
He might not be a complete psychopath anymore. But yes,
have you ever heard his hate list? I sent you guys a hate list compilation in our group chat last week. I'm pretty sure
like a week ago. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's fucking nuts still. But
I fucking hate
guy, love him. Number one, then they say they whittle it down. They eliminate Jason as like third place, and then they eliminate Benji, which I thought for sure Benji was the craziest fucking person in the world because
as did most of us.
He is.
Yep.
And then they say, oh, well, there's actually a tie for first. And it is one Robin Ophelia Quivers and one Mehmet Walker.
Yes.
And
two crazy queens. Howdy. I love them so much.
I could not get enough of both of their acceptance of being crazy and like shunning of saying, I'm not really crazy.
Listening to Howard Stern for over 25 years.
Yes.
Robin has done a lot of work on herself, and she was fucking pissed by having that thing. Like, oh, I guess just this. Oh, what about this? Like, are you kidding? She was throwing mad wife, mad mom guilt comments at the whole thing. She is fuming about it. She's just doing very well. She ain't accepting shit. I don't buy that at all. I work with a lot of women. She's pissed.
Yeah.
Like, and you guys have them in your family. Most of us do. Fucking pissed.
It's all I have.
Oh my God, I know, right? Man, if you ever have more kids, make sure it's a boy. Jesus Christ.
Point being, it was fucking incredible.
I loved it, man.
I mean, it was and like Mehmet then turning into his normal thing that he does, which
turning
was
into Mehmet,
accusing everyone else of fucking cheating or lying, and then like just diving right into that was so fantastic.
Being a psychopath. That's right.
Yeah. To say,
and the
I did the thing right, everyone else lied is fucking incredible.
And then turns it into this is a comparison between me and Howard because Howard's the crazy person and I'm not really a psychopath. And the fact that the whole segment ends with Mehmet in a straitjacket with a Hannibal Lecter mask on is probably the funniest thing I've heard on the radio. And he's sitting there trying to plead his case, and you can tell that he's talking through a Hannibal mask.
Big time.
And like, it's
I love that there was two, and Robin and him tied, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm not putting that on. I got giant tits." And they're like, "Yep, you're right." Like no one, anybody else was gonna have to wear that motherfucker.
Well, let's be real, God. Robin wasn't there.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
Robin doesn't go. Robin doesn't go into the studio.
I know, but if it was they knew the results. They could have had her with one. I get she wasn't there, but I'm just saying.
But I also feel like had it been Howard or Robin, they would have just been like, "Oh, you're funny. We're not in the studio, so you're not putting me in a straitjacket."
So on that note, though, not the studio thing, but you said spoiler alert. You might know where I'm going with this, but I fucking got a spoiler because I did not get to listen live. I went to the episode, and it's an episode. The fucking pictures Mehmet in a straitjacket and a Hannibal Lecter mask. They
really
100%, 100%. I'm like, obviously he's the fucking winner. And about an hour later, it changed to the mask and
Yeah.
the straitjacket hanging there by itself. But
So they probably got a lot of.
I will
fans
add.
that were like,
I'll
"What the
find
fuck?"
it and I will add that into the image. Him, because I was like, "What the fuck, man!" Like I opened it and I immediately knew who won.
That's ridiculous.
crazy.
I'd be
It was
so
super,
pissed.
it was super whack. I was like, "Ah, come on."
I'm like you. Like a lot of times, I'm catching up on my content, and I
Yeah.
want to go back and like if I had a spoiler like that, it would ruin the show for me. And
It ruined
they-
the show for me. Yes.
And they dragged that on for 3 hours. Like they opened the show talking like we're gonna do this, and but I just mean during that episode,
yeah,
like they literally
we're gonna get right
during
to it for 4 hours.
during American Nightmare, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna talk about this now," and it took 3 hours for them to say it was Mehmet. So that's fucked up.
And
that
I
would-
swear to God, yeah, I'll put it in the image. I could not fucking believe it, man. I wish I should have had it to show right now. But we can
that sucks,
place it
man.
in if you want.
Like
Yeah.
I hope that didn't take like I mean I know it did take away from your experience of it a little bit because for me that was the
still
best.
amazing to listen to, but I was
That was the
super
best
bummed that I
segment.
already knew.
Like in a long time for me, that was the best segment that
I
that
loved
heard
it
on that show. I thought it was fucking spectacular. But and a lot of it was because of him. And then I also do want to say that the last time that we talked about this, I had floated the idea of us taking a psychopath test, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. I've decided that's not a good idea. I've decided even if I win, there's only 3 of us. It's only gonna go bad. It could only go poorly for one or all of us. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is
ready.
why you don't do shit like that.
I'm ready. Let's go.
see, you say that-
I
you say
would
that
be
now.
the most psychopathic, I'm sure. You were
don't
right.
know
When
about
you said
that.
anger has a lot to do with it. I think of some of the things I've done. Like I'm kind of
but-
like Mehmet. My son's been like, I've been thinking about doing some child retaliation on these motherfuckers. So I'm just saying, like, you gotta quit fucking with people.
You might need to bleep that one.
Some child
man.
retaliation is really
You
funny.
might need to bleep that
I'm
twice.
not bleeping child retaliation.
Saying, like, there's some, like
Many
when
times.
little fucking punk ass kids try to bully people, and I'm like, man, I'll put my fucking boot through your fucking jaw. I don't give a fuck. Trick or treat, bitch.
We're living in a crazy time, guys.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, that's been...
I thought you were asking, are you okay? Yeah, so that's what the Stern Show was. I'm just saying, I think I might be psychopathic.
We're not gonna do the game with the 3 of us. It's not.
No, it's
not
probably a
worth
bad
it.
idea.
It's a bad
Wow.
idea. We'll figure out a different test for us to take. We'll take a math test or something like that.
Math test.
Okay, so let's go into.
I can win that one. Psychopath test. I might
We should
lose.
probably play a song.
They
You wanna play
started
a song?
talking about.
I've got a pretty decent this or that, or I could save that for next week if you guys want, and we can go right into a song.
You guys tell me.
can-
Let's go into a song. We'll
We
save
can do
this
a
or that for. We'll save this or that for next week.
Let's
Okay,
play
we'll play a song. Okay, so for our song tonight, we had a little talk on the. Oh, I got to take down banner.
Preamble.
We had a
JDirty
talk
wrote it down.
during our live show. The JDirty had a guess about which video I was going to play, apropos to a discussion that we were having. I got it wrong, and then he and I talked offline, and he told me what song it was. I had not guessed this in a million years. JDirty suggested a song that is unreleased, came out as a feature track, and this song is called "Repel and Kill." Can you tell us? Give us a little teaser. Tickle my ass
rundown.
with a feather, JDirty.
Yeah, this was the homie. That's a lie. A guy that sent me an email. I don't think I've ever met this guy in my life, but the guy named
Never heard of him.
B2 Wicked was his name. Wrote me, hit me up, asked me if I would be on a track. I said sure, and I sat on it for a month or 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It was a while, and then an event happened in my life to someone close to me, and I chose to make a song about the situation. And I was like, hey, I can talk shit on B2 Wicked's track tonight. And I went downstairs, and I had, like, from the anger inspiration to sending him the verse was probably like 5 hours. So enjoy JDirty's anger around the era 2000 and probably 11
13?
or 12. 13.
13?
May 14th.
Someone knows the year.
So I don't know. In case Trox is really good at guessing, I think the track is called Repel and Kill 13. So that's how he knows. He's not the guy. It's not about him. He has nothing to do with Trox. I love you, Trox. Enjoy the song.
The kids bop a horrorcore, haven't even bought your shit, so why you say you know no more? You all suck and flip-flop, I come with a 4-foot sword, slashing a pitiful PLs, now I brought the gore. It's so shatter into a billion pieces, sweeten them up and bringing them back to the corridors, left by the doors of whom I'll talk shit. Well, I adore strangling the finest with an extension cord. I'm sick, saving your head for safekeepings. I'm a creation of the night. You ain't dreaming, thought about finding a light, but that shit keeps me up at night. So I gotta be murdering them, I'll never lose in sight. Only shooting shots for the brutalest bitches, stabbing the others, leaving a mark and never beats me. Grab a fork, let's make it a feast. You're big enough to feed 40 plus me. Sorry, actually, not sorry, got into this shit deep. And just so you know, it's beat too wicked, kill them with JD. And it's never so motherfucking deep. Gotta get the candidate, spray it from head to toe to repel the haters and the fakers, stay away from me. Your shit's weak, trying to feed electric Kool-Aid, giving the cavities to the world's weak, paddle up shit's creek. Gotta get the candidate, spray it from head to toe to repel the haters and the fakers, stay away from me. Your shit's weak, trying to feed electric Kool-Aid, giving the cavities to the world's weak, paddle up shit's creek.
You up the creek without a paddle, that's a story that I heard once. All because you let your true color show. Use a cunt, you left your family, you left your husband, left your life. Collected random dick ain't the actions of a good wife. When you have it all, then why the fuck would you bounce? Your freeloading life stopped just because you lost a house. He gave you everything, he never asked you for much. Just dishes, food, laundry, not for you to be a slut. And they say the grass is greener when you leave where you live, but instead in your case you lose your husband and your kid. Your corner peeking vacant faster than you could even think of blink. You think you got a new life with some little bitch Navy twink. And soon he will see you just a crazy Jersey girl, quickly be forgotten as he travels around the world. I hope that it was worth it when he let you come and pull it, but he knew that you were married, so I hope he gets a bullet.
Gotta get the candidate, spray it from head to toe to repel the haters and the fakers, stay away from me. Your shit's weak, trying to feed electric Kool-Aid, giving the cavities to the world's weak, paddle of shit's creek. Gotta get the candidate, spray it from head to toe to repel the haters and the fakers, stay away from me. Your shit's weak, trying to feed electric Kool-Aid, giving the cavities to the world's weak, paddle of shit's creek.
Oh shit. Bitch! No! Oh!
That's AI.
It spread way too fast. I mean, like that,
and it sounded like a roaring forest fire immediately.
All right. Well, fuck. Okay. It's AI. Sorry, guys. Jesus.
Troxel, I'm not mad at you for playing it. Do you
Oh,
think
you knew it was AI. You knew it was AI.
I thought that there was a little fire, and then maybe it spread a little bit.
You knew that was a fake fire.
It was a roaring fire all the way to the fucking locker room.
You knew that was a fake fire. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. What is your name?
Tell the truth. When you pulled that,
pull one over on us.
When you pulled that video, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna try to tell us that you didn't think that was a fake fire,
guys.
No, can you just don't Benji us? Answer the question.
I have to say sorry to the audience. I thought that you guys were gonna be like, that was kind of cool, but then I heard the sound, I didn't really listen to it in my headphones before, and then
it was a headphone thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You can't pretend it's raining and just start the bath.
He sounds like me.
It's not gonna sound right. All right,
he
let's
sounds
move
like
on.
me when he's saying
Whoever
stuff
sent
like
that
that.
in,
I know.
that was
I know. I'm trying to make an excuse here, and all I sound like is, and it's just
sound
not
like
working.
me.
So
It's okay, Jarks.
I want to get out of this just by saying,
Sorry, Al Gore.
It's okay,
I'm
Al
trying
Gore.
to think that song fucked your head up. Are you okay?
Is everything going okay?
I'm okay.
Since
But
2013?
okay. So I'm angry.
Have
Now
we
I'm
ever had a
angry.
Legion Night Owl on the program?
Never. And now I'm angry. And so
he's angry.
Yeah. So I want to play a couple videos for you guys tonight that are about getting aggressed upon.
Okay.
And these people there's some aggression in these videos. It's going to be an aggressive night. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, will the aggression stand?
Yeah.
This
it
aggression
might.
will not stand, man.
Let's start here.
Oh, yes.
This bitch is. What is going on? It is becoming hot. I've seen
Now-
some.
Now look, they just come over and just start clean. Like they just lit both of those bitches on fire, and they just come over and start cleaning up and repouring their shots.
Like I was gonna say, chicks will do anything and use any sort of dramatics to get out of paying a bill, and this might be just another example of that. Like, is this AI? I don't know.
She whispers to the bartender, "Hey, light me on fire so I can run out of here."
What is the spray option going on there?
No. I mean, clearly this is a bartender that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But it seems like it. Once you light a drink,
Look at that!
on
I'm glad I could freeze that right there.
That's a good
all
freeze.
three
Have
of those young ladies are on fire currently. Huh?
I have never.
Flaming shot shit.
No, and I think it's for this reason because I assume that if it's on fire and it's alcohol, that it might set me on fire.
I did.
So I just don't do that. I like as a general rule of my life. I'm like, yeah, that's not a thing that I do.
I did this in college, and I'm gonna.
Did it look like that?
Yeah, that's why I look like this. I used to have flowing locks. No.
JDirty used to look just like me.
Hold on, look at this.
No, I said I was attractive.
She's chilling on her phone.
Oh my god, she looks like Nicolas Cage on a motorcycle.
That nice Ghost Rider reference. That's clearly.
I couldn't remember the name of the movie.
Affirmative, Ghost Rider. Clearly, that bartender doesn't know what they're doing. I think once you've lit the alcohol on fire is when you should stop adding additional alcohol or alcohol.
No. What I was gonna say to you,
the fire.
Okay, I've done that, and I was like casually like, "Oh, okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready." Motherfucker, I still blew it out. It was like boiling. Like it got so hot so fast. It needed a light. Take it. Like it is not okay. I didn't set my face on fire, but I burnt the fuck out of my mouth and my throat. It sucked.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't.
I
It's
did
like
that
a hot
one time
pizza.
in college.
It's
Exactly,
like a hot
but like
pizza, all that
the opposite
cheese.
is. But hold on, a hot pizza. If you let it sit there for a minute, it's gonna get a little easier to take down. The shot literally like fucking. It was scalding hot. It was the worst experience. And I've jerked off with razor blades and alcohol. Anyways, what's next?
Yeah, fuck that shit. So
this is a fire fucking episode, man.
We're doing so much fun. Oh, his arms and his legs. It's his whole him. It's all of him. Oh my. Everything on him is on fire.
They're beating the shit out of him. He's getting gang initiated, man. What is this, a pride fest? Jesus
That's
Christ.
the initiation at a
What kind of gang is this? Well, I don't know. The
they light you on fire and then beat the shit out of you.
I mean, if you can take that, you can take a dick. Can you say that, or do we have to bleep that?
No. Yeah, I think you got to bleep all of that. You can't say any of that.
Man, not everything is Are they gonna
No,
cancel us from Laney?
I'm just trying to make Cotton upset.
No. It's keepable. Holy shit.
Anyway,
he really did beat him up
I don't know
after he was on fire.
What happened that made him on fire? Why did the fire start? I never quite got that. Were they shooting like a TikTok?
Yeah, they put some gas on the ground, and then the dude lights it. Yeah, and then the dude lights it, and just to start it, and all these assholes are standing in the fire.
Yeah.
And then one asshole got he fell into it.
all
He's
the way
crawling
in the
away. Wow.
They're beating the fuck out of him.
What an asshole!
And then he's going to run away to get out of his clothes, and one of his homies body checks him on some oh, we'll break your shit, dog.
Get down.
Lays him out. That was an amazing video. That guy has 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, man, I don't fuck with that kind of the people being disrespectful with fire. I don't like it. I used to spin fire. I was a fire poise spinner. You know what I'm saying? So I would fucking be. You don't know about this about me?
No.
You know about the dudes in Hawaii that spin the fire?
You don't know about this about me? I love the way you said that.
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you about this about me.
I did this for a while in my teen years.
2 sticks and you're juggling
Not
the 3rd
sticks.
stick?
Not sticks.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's
What are they
they're
called?
chains.
Probs?
No, they're called poi.
You're gonna get
They're
all technical on me? They're called what?
No. They have nothing to do with sticks. They're chains. So, and at the end of the chain is like a Kevlar ball, and you dip that Kevlar ball in some fucking some lamp
What do you
oil.
mean
And then
you used to do this? You did.
I used to do this. Yeah, I know. I've done it many, many times. I owned.
What did you do it at all of his hockey games? What the fuck is going on? You guys just had secret pass that no one's ever heard about. You did not juggle fireballs.
I didn't juggle them. I didn't juggle them. You spin them around and you do different patterns and shit.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I can do it today. I'm not fucking with you. That's
right
a real
now.
thing.
You've never spun fire.
Dude, I've spun fire many times. I've spun fire a lot. I'm not fucking with you.
Some queer spins on your dick. That's not the same thing.
Some queer. You're so crazy. That's such a crazy thing to say. I'm telling you. I respect fire for that reason because I had to treat it with respect.
What do you
otherwise,
mean? When and where? What Renfen were you traveling with?
So legit. This was a thing that happened at the Confluence Park, the river down there by REI in Denver. And this would happen once a week. We would meet up down there, and there would be a big group of people.
You spun fire.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not making this up. I'm telling you.
Where's the proof?
Big Trox has seen me do it. He's aware. It's a thing that is happening.
Do you have your Kevlar chain balls?
No. I would like to buy some. I would like to buy some for real, and if I can find a place to safely do it.
This is the best thing you've ever done in your life. You don't have a pair. Your claim to fame. What's better?
Brothers
Name
3.
One thing better than you spinning fireballs.
Brothers 3 is good.
Brothers 3 is really, really good, but you can't listen to it anywhere because it's all plagiarized.
Brothers 3 is the worst thing that's ever released on CD ever compared to you spinning fireballs.
I think it's so funny that you've never heard this from me and that you did not know this.
You know why? Because
this was a period. This was a period of my life. I was doing this for a little while, for real. It was a good couple years.
Your period right now, and
I'm telling you the God's honest truth, man. I did this for a couple years. It was rad. I was doing drugs and shit too at the time, but I was.
Are you sure you just weren't doing drugs? Imagining you doing this at Convenience Park or whatever bullshit you just made up.
Park.
You fucking liar.
It's on the fucking river in downtown Denver, man. It's right next to REI.
One video of you as skinny little fucking Cotton spinning fire, or even a picture, and I'll
just spin fire again in my.
Do it on the show. Let's do it on the show.
I would love to.
Than those NFL lip reading things. I'm starting to think you guys are just
this is awesome.
Hey, we have an update. We got flagged for last week for those clips, for the NFL clips, because it said that we could not be monetized. So we were able to play it, but we're not monetizable.
That doesn't justify anything. We showed real people.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I gotta keep going on aggressive.
Keep going.
Honestly,
I'm sorry. I just don't believe this at all.
I will set this up.
Caroline, the times you never see.
I think that was Caroline's husband.
Bah, bah, bah.
I mean, it's not like anybody was getting down to the show. Why was that guy so mad?
Dude, can we see how aggressive that flip was? Because Jesus fucking Christ. He picks him up.
You by your knees.
Oh my God.
to the podcasters, this guy is literally playing to one dude, Sweet Caroline, a cover from what, the 70s?
Easily.
And another guy walks on stage. He
Neil
doesn't
Diamond.
even grab him by his ankles. He grabs him by like the bend of his knees
by his
yanks
foot.
him.
Toss
like him. He picks
whatever by his calf. We'll meet in the middle, and he fucking just drops this guy.
He
and then
picks his legs up in the
down.
air, and his body just goes pop all the way on the floor. It's
Do you
fucked
think
up.
The Captain Club like supports this video, or they're like, hey, I mean, normally our people don't get beat up and there's fans.
Look at that.
Wow.
Watching it in slow motion and seeing a man be lifted off of the earth like that is fucking.
He puts him down and then he just stomps on his chest one time and he's like, "That's all for you, bud." He didn't
Does he really just hate that song? Do you think that's what it is?
I would love the backstory. I mean, and he said the line was about to be "You never see," and he did not see that. So good. Oh my God, that is the craziest video ever.
Neil fucking Diamond, am I right?
All right,
that's good shit right there.
How about this one then?
Holy Lord. They look like they're gonna kiss. Oh, they didn't kiss. Oh, dude, don't. Why are we watching this?
Okay, so that guy, for the podcast listeners, I'm sure that's fine that we played that, right?
Yeah. I don't feel bad.
He stood up. Dude's fine. So it was.
Dude's fine.
Dude, stand up.
Dude's fine. He got rocked. He's fucking toasted, man. He's not thinking or speaking in the way that he was before this video started.
Might never again. Jay, go ahead.
The podcasters, Fat Joe just beat up Asher Roth. Right?
He looks nothing like Asher Roth. He looks nothing like Asher Roth.
No, like two dudes were like going literally head to head, like touching foreheads, threatening each other.
They looked like they were gonna kiss.
I honestly thought one was gonna kiss the other and then get punched for it.
I was hoping that that's the way that it was gonna go.
And the one dude just proceeded to I don't know, punch the guy about 5 fucking times in the head, knee him in the head, and he got back up at the end on some.
But the best part is that the big dude is holding a bag of groceries, and he doesn't drop it the whole time. He's
he keeps the groceries the whole time?
Keeps the groceries and then walks away with his groceries. Look at him.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh
my God. Second kick is so crazy. That's fucking man, okay. Punch. 4 before he goes down.
It was 4 punches, 1 kick, and then 1 final kick.
Oh, and
know
that
what?
final
No.
kick, it like
So
he
four
connects
punches and 2
on
kicks.
the fucking jaw on that.
The
kick,
other
dude
didn't have a single connection at all. This was
didn't
like
swing.
I
He
think
didn't
his
swing
connection
anything.
was touching his forehead to the guy in the white shirt. Is what happened.
Whoa, fuck, man! Like, also, why would you pick this fucking fight?
God.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting this fucking guy. This guy's a monster.
I'm not fighting anybody. I'm gonna put that out there right now. This is not a thing that I do. I don't believe in it. I think it's silly. Point being, if I saw that dude and he wanted to come put his forehead on my forehead, I would be like,
Sure, I'll
I'm
suck
going
your dick, sir.
whatever you want. What do you need? What do you need? Do you need anything from me? You need
Do you want
rim
to
job?
my butthole?
You guys,
what
you
do
guys
you need?
grew up in like a decent part of Aurora. I grew up in more of like a ghetto part of Aurora.
You grew up in this part of Aurora.
Not saying that, but every time I left my house, my mom always said, "Remember, don't hold the groceries with your punching hand." So like, it's like a thing you learn when you're young. You know what I mean? Like this guy's just he's going by. You know
He does four punches, 2 kicks. This guy has brain damage for the rest of his life.
I'm just saying, man. My little brother was ambidextrous, and that shit was rough for him. He didn't know how to fight.
It's terrible. Now, how about
you doing good?
Cotton,
Everything good?
Cotton said that he couldn't handle. Cotton couldn't handle some fight like this, and I feel like Cotton might want to fight more dirtily.
I'm getting another beer.
I'm a dirty fighter. Yeah. I don't mean you dirty.
Let's see if this is something Cotton would do. Okay, so we got a group of people fighting right now, and this broad
just throw up on somebody
is puking.
Oh my god!
On the other fighters. So
she
she's
looks like she did it intentionally.
Yeah, she's wobbling around.
Okay, maybe not anymore.
And puking on motherfuckers.
The first one looked like she was trying to puke on them, and then she just let it go wild.
This might be the most horrific video we've ever shown.
She's like, "Fuck you, bleh, bleh." That's enough to stop any fight, though. Like a lot of them are stopping fighting after.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god, that
that smells fucking terrible." Holy shit!
And look at that. Is Perez Hilton talking about a throwback trying to stop the fight? That was weird. Hey, here. Hey, can we give a second here?
Evelyn. That's how you open a beer.
Fuck off, dude. I don't.
Yeah, it's like
this kind of shit today.
Evelyn just fucking puked on everybody.
Things have been rough for me this week. I've been having a rough week. I don't need this bullshit. Big Trox.
That was the most amazing fighting technique. Like Mortal Kombat 27 has something to learn. Like think about it. Like if Sonya finishes you by vomiting on you.
What was the fighter? Was it on Mortal Kombat or Tekken that one of their special moves was puking like vomit?
It was like puking.
It was like acid. It was like acid
he ripped
vomit.
his mask off and he was like an alien. That's different.
Who was it? That was
Reptile and
Reptile. Mortal Kombat, right?
Mortal Kombat.
Not a fat bitch with too much Popeyes in her.
O juiz da pênalti! O juiz da pênalti!
I don't like that they added in those sound effects. That's not working.
Yeah, take the sound effects out. I want to see this again.
What happened here was
how
this guy's getting pulled over, and the cop is walking. Sorry, Cotton. Let me just explain real quick. So the cop is walking towards this guy who's been pulled over, and he's very frustrated and goes to swing on him, and the guy just moves. That's all he does. He just kind of moves out of the way. The cop swings and falls and smacks his head into the ground, and it's wild. Here he goes. Up.
Oh, actually, it looks like the guy threw the cop down. But on the same note, why'd the cop do that?
Yeah, it looked on the first look, it looked like he threw him down. But yeah, no, you're right. He did. He just fucking bounced out of the way really quick, and homeboy could not keep his composure.
I bet that cop was like Let's touch forehead so I can kick your ass legally.
Yeah, it's how you start fights.
all
You gotta look like you're just about to kiss.
We're done here. Let's get out of this. We got to get out. JDirty, can we go into our next segment?
Oh, get all up in me.
Oh, I don't fucking have time for this shit.
I don't give a fuck.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Bitch.
That's so crazy. I didn't even hear anything.
Trox.
That's weird. I know it worked for you guys, but I didn't hear anything.
I got a box. Okay, so my box this week was sent to us again by Howard's 3D prints.
Yeah.
I'm excited to open this package. I know the primary thing that's in this box because I ordered it from Howard's 3D prints. Very excited about that. Which
by the way, is one of Scrub Hop Talks' main sponsors. Check
primary sponsor
right now in the description of this very episode and every episode. Go to Howard's 3D prints, not Howard. But Howard's 3D prints.
Yeah, fix that fucking banner. It's Howard's 3D prints.
I can't open and fix banner.
No. You just do it for next time. Do it for next time.
It's Howard's 3D prints. Jesus fucking! Oh, there it is. No, he fixed it good.
So yeah, so you ordered a product from our sponsor, and you've. I
did. So I'm excited. And I received the box, and
that's a good looking box.
It's a nice box. Didn't want to open it until I was on the show here because I never know what might come in from the box. Now this gift is actually for Lil Trox, who has been awaiting it, and she's probably going to be pissed off that I'm showing it.
I hope it's not a dino dick. No,
but
God.
I will definitely be giving it. Oh, this is so freaking cool. All right. So, check that out, guys.
What is it?
That is the rock skull on an octopus body. It's a rock.
That's fucking rad, dude. They make roctopuses over at Howard's 3D prints.
So if you're looking, ladies and gentlemen out there of our audience, if you're looking for a roctopus, you can get one.
Cool. I like those people.
Can I write now? Go ahead, Trox. I'm sorry.
The link for Howard 3D prints is in our bio right now. Go down below.
Hit them
go down below the down below, and there's a link for Howard 3D prints. You can see this.
I know exactly what I'm going to talk to them about making me because this gives me the greatest idea in the world.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna say it, but I'll show it when I get it.
Shouts out, Lainey and Dylan. You guys are fucking rad. That's really cool.
Super chill. And I just want to also say this idea was Lil Trox's. I was sitting up with her one night and she's like, "Can you ask them to make me a roctopus?" And I said,
"No, she did not."
This was her idea.
That's so cool.
She sent this idea to them, and Lainey straight up was like, "Great idea. We're gonna make one."
We got to get Little Trox in on the writers' room for Scrub Hop Talk at some point because she's crushing. I mean,
the kids a G. This was her idea, and Howard's 3D prints executed it. And it's fucking awesome. Look at that.
That's
so cool. Way to go. That's fucking
and
rad.
So, in addition to that, in the package, we got a little candy corn skeleton head. Look at that. Dope. Super dope. Super dope. Thank you, Lainey. Thank you, Howard's 3D prints.
Real quick, do either of you actually like candy corn? Or either of you candy corn fans?
I would eat a candy corn, but I do not fuck with candy corn like in a way that I would go find candy corn. But if you were like, "Hey, I got a candy corn," I'd be like, "All right."
Really?
That's more where I'm at. I'll try.
I was like in my pocket. I would not eat a candy corn from anybody.
No.
If you only are carrying one candy corn, not a chance in hell.
Would you,
from me, you lunatic?
Would you take a handful? Would you fucking handful it on some candy corn type shit? Because I know people that do that.
I Yeah, I have a glass pumpkin upstairs, a candy dish, 2/3 full of candy corn. And there's
And
a
you
little
just
scooper
like
in there.
go in and grab a little.
Again, I have a scooper. I'm not a fucking degenerate. But
So
yeah.
you go up there, you sit on your counter, and then you grab a handful of candy corn, and then you have a little munch down on your
We're
counter.
done.
He looks upset. No, you got to stop. All right, JDirty, what's in your box?
Fucking bitch.
Stamp down. Stamp down.
Piss me off. All right, I'm good.
You talk about sitting on counters, and he gets all upset.
It's not what we do here. All right,
Okay.
we live in a home. All right,
You're right.
pal.
You're right. Yeah.
We pay bills here.
Totally.
If the lights cut off, I don't call mom. Fuck. Anyways, I got a couple random things. Nothing from Howard's 3D prints, but go check out that in our bio. First thing I got was something dope. I got a new flask featuring the early Twisted logo. This was Trox, as you know, the logo for
Generation Nightmare,
pre-M&E, post-Psychopathic. Before they were official, they had the Twisted Lungs. So a dope flask with that logo on there, which is
2013.
Yeah, exactly. And that, exactly. Right when shit went bad. For everybody. I got a light switch cover, which is also pretty fucking sick with it. That's dope as fuck. Featuring the boys of Twisted. You can see Troxel's whole future right through that little... And it's bright because that's a light switch. See what I did there? I got another product here.
Good. That's good.
Pretty dope. I got
This is the most fun I've had on a box segment in such a long time.
As you should. These here are Psychopathic coasters, which
there you go.
These literally, I'm not even gonna bullshit you, came out in 2013. And these would hold anybody's drinks full of despair, sadness, regret. Whatever. You could drink your woes away. Another piece of audio that we got, another piece of dopeness it's ironically a song called The Big Bad Wolf, which I think Trox probably could experience and relate to just a little bit. But check this out, Big Trox. Look how dope this is, buddy. Come on back. This is the radio single for Big Bad Wolf Tech 9.
It's a good song. Good song.
Great song. That is a great song. Welcome back. Which is also dope. And I got one more piece of flavor. I'm not usually a big charm collector, but I got one in today, and I'm going to be holding on to it. Peep this bad boy out.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that fucking sick?
Sick.
So
it's like a Blaze Raiders logo with shotguns.
Yes, it's an M&E charm, so it came out later, but crazy fucking dope. I am a huge fan of it. I think it's crazy fresh. Obviously,
everybody get your shotgun, double barrel sawed
So I'm going to be keeping that, not selling it, and pardon me, that is what is in my box this evening, my fellas.
Wow. What a night, guys. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
What's over there? Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Oh, man.
I'm ready to get out of here because
maybe there's gang activity here. That's crazy.
There might be. There might be.
All right, guys.
I'm really struggling tonight, you guys.
You're gonna be okay. You need to repel and kill.
That was my favorite box segment in like 100 episodes at least. It was so good. All right,
he's over here like,
wee. Ooh, we're gonna.
Let's effing go. Big Troxy Cotton. What are you watching this week?
That was crazy how you kind of switched that up there. So I did let you guys know already that
he's the big one of the Troxies, and he's got Cotton.
Big Trox is in shape recently. I don't know if you guys have seen this boy. He should be posing on Instagram. He's got his whole stuff working out for him. Yeah, just like that.
Trox, what's my shirt? Do they have a large? I don't know. I'm not in the fucking kids section, bro. What size shirt do you want?
He goes medium.
I'm in the kids section.
He's medium for sure.
I'm not talking about your Tinder. All right, go
ahead. No, I did already let you guys know that I did decide today, upon literally the day that we're filming this, I decided that I was going to restart Ted Lasso. So I did that. I haven't finished the pilot since we've started recording this, but I did start it, so I will be finishing the pilot before I go to sleep. The other thing, because this is also. See, this is weird because you guys are going to also think that this is an old thing, but it's a thing that I had not finished before.
What, did you just hear about the show Tales from the Crypt? It's old.
No, I've never heard of that show. So this one is actually
Taxi Cab Confessions.
Never heard of that show. So this one is actually, I talked about it like a year ago, and Big Trox talked about it too. It was season 7 of Rick and Morty. I started it back then when Big Trox brought it up. It came out a year ago, but I never finished it. I just finished season 7 this past weekend, and goodness gracious, is it still really fucking good? Rick and Morty
season 7 came out a year ago, and it's so great you finished the season just last week.
I just finished it because I wanted to make sure I got ahead of
glowing endorsement of how
I wanted to get ahead of season 8. I wanted to get ahead
couldn't put it down type of reading, huh?
I wanted to get ahead. Well, I was going through some stuff a year ago, so I kind of fell off some stuff.
Not cartoons.
Point being is that I did finally finish it. It was really good, and I'm very excited for my rewatch of Ted Lasso. Shouts out Rick and Morty and Ted Lasso. Everything in my world is good. I'm watching shows that make me feel comfortable for reasons because I'm doing well, and everything around me is doing good, and I don't even struggle with mental health issues. So JDirty, are you watching?
You're just a fucking dickhead, mate.
I'm not talking to you, Trox. What are you watching?
To be honest, I just heard everything he said, and all I got to reply to that with is
that motherfucker back there is not real.
I'm so real. I'm as real as it gets. You try to find a realer one than me, and good luck.
So
that's real.
If I'm being honest, I'm getting caught up still on things because I have a lot of things that came out. I'm not fully in a position that I can come in here and tell you that I'm wrapped up with something, or I feel good about a finale of something, because it's like there's so many shows. But what I did really enjoy in this last week was in the new episode of Your Mom's House podcast.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Cotton. They're doing their regular Tom and Christina sort of, thing where they just talk to each other because that's the
talking
show.
About clips.
It would be like, we're just sitting in the room together talking, doing our normal show. And then all of a sudden, a special guest bursts through the door unannounced and jumps on, not even on mic, and just yells into the podcast for the rest of the time. And I'm talking about...
Is this a bit that usually happens?
No. Never time in the history of the show.
Oh, okay. I just wanted... you knew that. I wanted to follow.
They're sitting there, and they're in like episode 750 or something fucking insane. I don't know exactly what number it is, but it's up there.
They've been going for a minute. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Donnell Rollins busts through the door and just shows up, and he's like, "Why the fuck didn't y'all invite me to your show? I'm in your studio." And
how come you guys don't have any black people on your show?
They're like so fucking blown away, and it literally is the last 20 minutes of the podcast. Donnell just shows up, blows up their spot, and like leans on the table and talks into their microphones, and just becomes a part of the show. It's the wildest shit I've ever seen.
He didn't no chair, a fucking chair, because he didn't have a microphone.
They were doing their show.
What did they do?
So
they were like mad took back, but they loved Donnell, so they made it work. But they were like really kind of like didn't react because they have guests all the time, but when they have guests, it's very planned and they have like a seat and a microphone.
Yeah, I follow.
And
so
he just like
he leaves Kill Tony early, but shows up there unannounced. This guy needs to make up his mind.
He's crazy. And then like
I know,
the whole
fucking funny, man.
Jay, the whole thing is so fucking funny. It was the funniest thing that I saw all week, and I thought you would appreciate it. It's the most different drop-in interview I've ever seen on YMH, and it was.
It sounds like it fucking was.
I was texting Big Trox about it just earlier today because I was finally when I was able to get caught up on it, and I was just I was almost fucking crying watching it. Like, it was so goddamn funny. Everything that he said, everything Tom and Christina said back to him, it was fantastic. One of the best episodes of that program in quite some time. So we had that from both Howard Stern and Your Mom's House this week. So thank you to my to my people out there, making me laugh, making me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Dirty, get him.
I've actually just started season 7 of Rick and Morty. This show, you guys,
good show.
Pickle Rick makes his
digital world, bro.
I've never
Pickle
watched
Rick was
Rick and
season
Morty
3
in my entire life.
It's a good show.
You should check it out.
I'm not gonna. One thing I watched since we've convened last was you recommended Cotton, an Adam Ray Halloween impression special.
Oh,
I've watched it 3 times. It is so. Trox, did you watch it yet?
No, I've not.
It's okay. It's like an HOK record. It is so good, bro. It is hilarious. Like those two dudes, I recognize them. I've seen their clips of them doing comedy, but I would have never known their names. Trox, it is fucking amazing. These two dudes Adam Ray just fires impressions at him, like Cotton was saying, and they just, and he's like, "Oh, aren't you Morgan Freeman buying Subway?"
Lick me on the text real quick.
They're spectacular.
No matter what he says, these dudes just go right into it. Aren't you Charlie Sheen with the Six Flags Fast Pass? And like the guys just go into it. It's great. So I watched that for sure.
Check it. I'm sorry.
Both of those comedians are
fucks around. I'm gonna find out. Okay.
Both of those comedians are spectacular. Like, they are really fucking good impressionists. Like that. I mean, it's crazy shit. Jay, go ahead.
Yeah. No. It's by far the super hilarious. The new Kill Tony. But yeah, no. I like I said earlier, I've worked 5 out of the last 7 days since we recorded. But that impression thing, the Halloween impression, Adam Ray, whatever it's called, I forget exactly. I just go into my history.
Right, I'm gonna
fully improvised Halloween spectacular. That's what it is.
It is fucking hilarious, man. Like I was, you told me to watch it, and I was like, anything Adam Ray, I'm down. And man, it's funnier than every Dr. Phil thing he's done to date.
Is it produced by the ROC?
Yes, and Young Wicked.
Every song.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, check that out. That's pretty much.
I'm listening to 31 as soon as we're fucking done recording. So
I'm gonna watch that.
I'm putting on 31 in my headphones, and I
gotta go listen to the new, what is it called, Genesis Playground or whatever the fuck is coming up next. Fucking dumb water transfer factory.
Genesis.
All right. Do you guys want to do a? Do you guys want to do a?
Let's do whatever.
Do you want to do
Drink another beer on air?
Or do you want to do a this or that? What do you want to do next?
You fucking take us to Florida. You know where the fuck we're going right now.
You fucking take us to Florida.
You knew.
You know where the fuck we go now. We don't go other places now. At this point in the program, we go to Florida.
Down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm grabbing my
calm
fucking chair,
down.
Dude. So
Florida, man.
On.
I was gonna keep it. I already wrote it down.
On this week's episode of Florida Man. Joe, gotta hit the button. Holy mackerel, this is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Arrested for punching police horse at Georgia, Florida game. Look at our boy right there.
Punching horses.
That looks like Anthony Anderson in the scary movie like 7 or whatever. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're right about that. Oh, fuck. You remember him and Kevin Hart?
Or whatever, one of them.
Yeah, no, they were both doing the same thing.
In
Holy
Jacksonville,
shit.
Florida, Emmanuel Jones
Jack
of Jacksonville
I know what you did last summer. Go ahead.
was arrested for punching a Jacksonville Sheriff's Office horse after the Georgia-Florida game on Saturday, according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. According to the arrest report, game attendees were exiting the stadium around 8:30 p.m. Police were instructing the attendees to use the sidewalks and stay out of the street. To make sure people stayed out of the street, multiple officers were forming a line. Jones walked past the line between 4 police horses in the street. According to the report, an officer on one of those horses saw Jones get close to the animal, then saw the horse's head suddenly jerk up and to the right. 3 other officers
uppercutted a horse?
It's kind of sounded that way. 3 other officers grabbed a hold of Jones, who was still shadow boxing and swinging his arms around. So he's like,
he was on that subway. You know what I'm saying?
one of the officers struck Jones in the face, and then the suspect was forced to the ground. Jones continued to struggle while on the ground before being placed in handcuffs, according to the report.
Cool.
Jones is charged with touch strike cause harm to a police fire SAR animal. What a weird fucking charge. Disorderly intoxication, endangering property / others, and resisting officers without violence to his or her person. What would that hand sign be in police?
We've got our final call. The touch strike cause harm.
Fire.
Big Trox saying, what would that be in police? You know how they talk. I would like to hear that in police dialect.
In police dialogue, it would be dangerous black man. Get him.
There you go. This arrest was one of many related to the Georgia-Florida game. During a news conference on Monday, Sheriff T.K. Waters said that a police horse was punched in the face and 6 officers were hurt. There we go.
When you go back to the picture of the girl who wrote this article, I'm sensing bias.
Her name's Chase Berger.
Yeah, well, you think she'd be fatter.
That sounds like my name.
Someone named Chase Berger. She
can't take my whole fucking identity. I Chase Berger. You don't Chase Berger. I chase.
She looks like she chases garbanzo beans. Let's get out of here.
All right,
loser. Piece
we're
of
leaving.
Shit. God damn it. I'm so angry.
Florida man.
Now, guys, you've said it all. Perhaps.
We said too much.
You've said too much. This has been Scrub Hop Talk, episode 216. We've been doing this since we've been doing this. Man, we got the season 11 finale coming up soon. That's fucking wild. We're like
we don't even we can't even talk about that yet. We don't know what it's going to look like. We don't even know whether or not we're ready for it.
Did he just glitch out? Jay?
Yes.
Is he glitching?
We haven't told anybody about the 3-week break we're taking until season 12. We'll talk about that later.
It's been coming back, you guys. I don't know what's going on in the country, but my stutter's coming back. Things are.
Your stomach's been coming back for 2 seasons.
Stutter, not stomach. Stutter. It's not my stomach. My stomach has been also coming back for the last couple of years.
Multiple seasons.
Fuck, dude,
guys,
I'm so tired of this show. Fuck, man. I gotta do something else. I gotta get going.
Cotton, do you want to tell people?
You
All
can
right,
end
I
this.
Jay,
tried
tell
to
people
bail
where
out
to
at
go
ahead.
episode 7, and you guys
You
are
go
like,
ahead.
no, it'll
You
be
go.
fun.
You go ahead. You ended up. You end it.
All right, you guys, if you guys want to participate and contribute to Scrub Hop Talk, we would love that. It would be super dope. You can do that at Tracy's tip line. You can text us anything at 303-578-8952. You can also
One more
call
again.
that. You can call that number and leave a voicemail. Again, 303-578-8952. You can also contribute any of that same type of shit. You can record a voicemail on your phone or a voice memo and email it to us or any sort of content, anything you want at scrubhop@gmail.com. Scrubhop@gmail.com is also how you can get a hold of us. The boys, are you still there, Trox, or did you freeze?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh,
I'm here.
Scrub Hub. There we go. Scrubhub@gmail.com. We woke Trox back up. He glitched in the Matrix. He was a real Neo over there. Anyway,
Like a total Neo.
yeah, and anywhere on social media at Scrub Hop, you can check us out at Scrub Hop, Twitch, D's Nuts, Drippy, or I don't know, any of the fucking things that you do to get your social media. You can find us.
Before we go, I gotta remind everybody, if you see me out in public, or if you want to just hit me up online, just remember it's hard to get a shout out, and I need them. So give me a shout out.
He goes out there. He's trying to get shout outs left and right.
This week, Troxel plans to hit his 150th toe stretching exercise class over what are you doing that on these days? Yahoo Chat, I believe. Whatever.
Yahoo. I'll be meeting you on Yahoo Chat this weekend if you guys want to get together for a toe exercise.
His name he's hard to find. It's called Candy Crushman.
All right, guys, get the fuck out of here. That's a throwback.
Get the fuck out of here. We're talking.
This has been,
you know how hard it is to get a shout out?
This has been fucking lots of throwbacks, okay? And people don't know what you're talking about anymore. They just think you're talking about shout outs. They don't know that you're talking about stuff. What?
Before we go, we have to. Dude, almost forgot to pay our
Have we
bills.
even promoted our main sponsor?
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. This show has been brought to you tonight by
California.